Hello trader, this is a complete multi-time frame analysis on dollar yen. As you can see that as expected dollar yen is still maintaining its downtrend. We have seen that there is a breakout early, and after reaching that liquidity zone the market started to trend again. At this point, let's see where we can find next opportunity on dollar yen. Before we look at, let's quickly again look at the bigger picture. This is also an update our previous analysis that we made. Now you can see that dollar yen as expected from the monthly in a downtrend. So overall dollar yen historical trend is bullish, but previous months we can see that there was a rejection from this top here, so which is a very strong rejection with this narrow red candle formation. Now this month we can see the market open with a gap. Now upon this gap open the price managed to break below. If we closely look at, we can see this is the monthly price action in the first 20 days of the month. We can see the market showing significant bearish momentum, and as after this green bullish move the price started to break below, we could see the dollar yen ultimately potentially breaking that monthly support, as this is a high liquidity zone. There was a bullish candle formation here, and below this level there is a lot of order and also aligning with the monthly 20 EMA. So the price may drop back to that level to grab more liquidity before moving back up again with the monthly close or new monthly opening. Now if we drop down to the weekly, we can see that two weekly doji formation here, long week candle in that area, and every week the market is forming series of lower high from the weekly perspective. And we can see there is a long week candle here. Previous weekly candlestick there is a strong rejection from the weekly resistance line, which is a sign of strong selling pressure happen here. And this week we can see that upon gap open, the bulls couldn't make any new higher high. Instead, we can see the market managed to drop to that again the previous weekly low, exactly to this support level. And from this zone, we see that now there is a pullback. As this market is on a pullback on the lower time frame, we might see further rejection. And what I think that we may see deeper pullback, or without deeper pullback we might try to see the market is trying to test this weekly support or even potentially breaking below to create a new lower low. So there is still a probability from the weekly to drop 50 to 60 pip or more on dollar yen. If we look at the daily chart how the market is preparing, we can see that from the daily, this is the daily impulse here to the resistance line, and this is an important trend line here on dollar yen. We can see 3 days of drop to that support level. Now today's price action also showing bearish pressure. The bulls tried to bounce from this daily resistance line. Dollar yen started to drop here, and we can see that from that zone the market is getting a strong rejection here, and we could see the price is maintaining that potential bearish pressure, and we could see the price is coming back here to that support level. Any upside pullback is a potential opportunity for selling on dollar yen. So dropping down to the intraday time frame from the 4 hour, we can see here this trend is looking organized here. We can see that there was a breakout here, which is in fact a retest of this previous resistance here, and also resistance here, which is turning. We saw that from that resistance the market managed to break below, and every session the price was forming series of lower high, and with that series of lower high the price, we can see that upon dropping to that level multiple times it grabbed liquidity here, a drop, and also we can see here also from this support level there is a bounce here as well. At the moment this is high liquidity zone where there is an important retest of the 20 EMA from the 4 hour perspective, and the price is showing significant bearish. But I think that dollar yen may try to retest that level again. As if we go back to the daily, we can see there is a long week dodgy. What I think that as daily candle is closing nearing, we might see potential another retest of this daily resistance, and from that zone we may see that dollar yen potentially dropping down. There are two probable scenario here on dollar yen. One is for the price to respect this resistance and dropping down in that direction, or breaking above again, grab liquidity and then to drop. So if the market bounce here to this level, we could see even break of this high and then to drop. So how can we understand which one to play out? One probable scenario could be is that in this red candle on the 4 hour, we can see the market is forming series of lower high. For our potential entry, would like to see strong liquidity grab. If we see that dollar yen form a strong bearish candle formation here with a strong liquidity grab, that could be sign that it may not reach there. Instead, we could see drop from here. So these are the entry criteria. We might be able to wait for the price to show us. Let's see how it plays out. Guys, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. I'll put another update very soon to see how we can trade in this instrument. At this point, we are waiting for the market to show its potential price action confirmation as explained according to the rules of our strategies. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon in another analysis or in a new update.